It's Friday night, so you know things are about to get freaky. Welcome to The Freak Show. Here are your hosts, Justin Freakin and a very special friend of Freakin.
Welcome to the Friday Night Freak Show. I am Justin Freakin. Say hello to my special guest host, Jay from Fancy Geeks. Jay, what is happening?
Not much, Justin. What's going on, brother?
Not a thing. I'm glad to have you here. Now, this is the first time that it's been flipped. People on the YouTube might be familiar with you, but the people on the Twitch might not know who you are. So would you like to introduce yourself to people over in the Twitch universe?
Absolutely. I am Jay Parks from Fancy Geeks. I make videos about comic books and philosophy and very occasionally video games at youtube.com/fancygeeks.
Fucking A, please check out Jay. Love the Ninja Turtle shirt. I actually just watched a YouTube video about Ninja Turtles 3 last night.
Sweet.
Was it? Do you enjoy Ninja Turtles 3?
The one where they go through time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I actually enjoyed it. Yeah. It's like they go through 1 and 2, and suddenly everybody expects it to get serious all of a sudden.
Oh, well, 1 is serious, man. 1 is geared towards, I think, like a late teen, young adult audience, and it is really serious and gritty.
Yeah, it takes a serious tone, but still, they're like surfer turtle dudes in it, so, you know. But here's the thing.
I don't have to tell you this, though. The comic books are serious.
Yeah. A lot of them are very serious, maybe to a fault. Especially in like the 80s and the 90s, shit got real in comic books. But I was young enough to see 1 and 2 in the theater, so I may be blind to the problems with the Ninja Turtles, you know, like for all of them.
Well, I mean, like, I'm talking about going back and watching them critically as an adult. Now, I've not watched 3. I can't tell you that it sucks, but, like, I know all the problems with it, that it wasn't Jim Henson Studios, and that, you know, a lot lower budget.
It was pretty bad. Like, if you compare it to the other 2, it's not great. But, like, as its own standalone thing, it's fine. I think if it was a made-for-TV movie, maybe people might have put up with it. But, like go to the theater and pay for tickets and popcorn, you know, that didn't go over very well.
Well, it's another one of those marketing things where they wanted, like, this was trying to set in like a multiverse before the multiverse was a thing again, because they wanted to have like different turtles, turtle universes and shit.
Yep.
Man, like that. Hey, have you ever done any content on that? Have you, like, how long studios have been trying to cram this multiverse thing and get as many properties out of one IP that they can?
Nah, I haven't, but it's a really good idea. I tend to like talk about multiple universes inside the comic book continuity, and like what the differences are. I especially like to check out villains that are evil in their respective universes. You know, Superman is a dictator. You know, there's one that's just like Superman Red Sun.
So you're really into like that Injustice storyline where like Superman snaps and everything.
Literally just uploaded a video on Injustice like 20 minutes ago.
I'm gonna be honest, I only know it from the video game.
Yeah, it's like Superman. So the Joker decides he wants to win for a change, and he thinks Superman will be an easy target. So he mixes like the fear toxin from Scarecrow with kryptonite and makes him hallucinate. And it's like a real out there plan where he's got a detonator like attached to Lois's heart. And when she dies, a nuke goes off in Metropolis. So Superman hallucinates that she's Doomsday and he kills her. And then all of Metropolis blows up and Superman flips his shit and like takes over the whole world, you know. And it started out as a video game, but they did a prequel that's like the 5 years leading up to the events of the video game.
Well, yeah, but like the concept has been around for a while because like it was somewhat adapted to the Batman versus Superman movie.
It was, and they've done other ones like Superman Red Son is supposed to be evil Superman, but like I mean, really, it's a like anti-communist propaganda. I mean, that's what it is.
Now you've got my chat perked up, I'd say. Yeah,
well, I mean, I'm pretty woke, just to be honest with you. But yeah, that's what it is. But I mean, it's written from the perspective of here's an evil Superman, and he is evil, right? But you know, he's not really communist. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where they confuse dictator with communist.
They confuse authoritarianism with communism.
Yeah, you know, it's like because somebody calls themselves a communist or a socialist doesn't mean they actually are. Like words have meanings. They mean things, and that's all they mean. You know what I mean?
Dark Kent. Curiouser always has the best fucking jokes. The best jokes.
It's one of my problems with fucking Jordan Peterson. The motherfucker makes up definitions to words, and he doesn't tell you that the definition has changed, right? He just goes on and on and on with
Jay, I think you're giving him too much credit. I think he just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know what words mean. But you know,
it could be that.
Since you wanted to pick on right-wingers, I told you I picked out some content. We don't usually do the politics on this show, but since I was having you on, it's kind of crossing over from the comic book and the political world, and the right wing is a little upset about something this week. So, and
no,
you didn't seem to know what I was talking about, so I'm really excited to spring this on you.
Yeah, I've had my head down for the last month, like doing daily short videos, so I haven't really been able to keep up.
Well, have you had time to watch the new Marvel show, She-Hulk?
I have not, no. I've heard good things, but I haven't seen it yet.
Well, apparently, it's got some people saying some bad things about it. Would you like to hear? Would you like to hear some critique?
I would love to hear, absolutely.
This is the Dave
I know who this is.
Cullen show. Oh, please tell me who Dave Cullen is, because I don't really know who he is.
Man, he's okay. So I don't really know who he is, but I know that.
Oh, I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
Watch the video. No, you're cool. It's like occasionally, you know how you'll watch a video, and they'll be talking about like a really bad take, and they'll cut to like videos of YouTubers saying dumb shit, like really dumb right-wing shit. I have seen him in that situation several times where somebody will, you know, be talking about a dumbass with a bad take and cut to this guy.
Makes perfect sense. I just went to BitChute and found the first thing that was trending dealing with She-Hulk. And like the quartering's made like 7 videos about it already, and I've done the quartering too much on the Troll Patrol. So here is Dave Cullen, who is upset about twerking on She-Hulk.
Look to see how.
Oh no, not twerking.
Hulk is doing.
I mean, selling me on the show.
Okay, so this is.
I'm already sorry I missed it.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. If only Thanos had continued snapping his finger. Anyway, let's get into.
I wonder how many times he's used that joke.
For many years now, the phrase "get woke, go broke" has been thrown at Hollywood films and television.
And it still hasn't happened.
Message. Now,
Dave, buddy, if you're gay, just be gay. It's okay.
Have been hijacked and vandalized, transformed into vehicles for preachy political statements and lefty identity politics. But despite how unpopular the nauseating and polarizing messages have been,
you've got to do better, Senator.
In these various Hollywood productions, generally speaking, it's been the audiences that have been told that the problem lies with them and not the product. In a recent video by the Critical Drinker called "Batgirl Cancelled, A Sign of Things to Come," he talked about...
But that has nothing to do with any kind of wokeness or anything.
of the new Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
and look, if 5% of the audience are like right-wing authoritarian shitheads, then the problem is with the audience.
Yeah. With that
It
audience.
absolutely is. You know.
So, like, I haven't really done the story on the Troll Patrol. Like, let me kind of give an overview and you fill in the gaps if I'm wrong. But, like, HBO got bought, this was Time Warner, AT&T, whatever the fuck it was at this time. It's had so many mergers, it's hard to keep up. But it got bought by Discovery, Discovery Channel, History Channel, all that shit is rolled into one. They bought up the HBO and everything. And in order to get, like, tax write-offs, like, it had nothing to do with canceling it because of the product, because of the reviews, as some people have said, or because it's too woke. It has nothing to do with that. It was for a tax write-off that they could get for, like, debts that they could discharge. Because they hadn't released it, it looked like a debt, and they had so many days that they could discharge it, correct?
Yeah, that's my understanding.
So this dude just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, they jump on this shit and they spin it just as hard as they can spin it. And the thing is, they don't care if they're right. All they care is that in the end, they find the answer that they started looking for, which was everything that I already believed is correct, and it's okay. I don't have to change, because people like this, I think, feel like, sort of inadequate in that if that guy is telling me this, if he's saying that that my beliefs are wrong and he's right, then that destroys my whole life, right? And they'll do anything to protect that.
And I think it's wild that you bring up that he's inadequate, because, like, Jay's video is covering it up right now, but, like, the dude doesn't appear on camera. He just uses an avatar and does voiceover. As a radio personality, there's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, you have a visual medium here to take advantage of. So I'm just saying, if there's a reason you don't want to show your face on camera, like maybe that speaks volumes about yourself and your inadequacy.
Self-confidence issues.
Yes. Yeah. So you need to tear down something else to feel good about yourself. Yeah,
either that, or he knows that he's going to say things that have consequences, and he doesn't want those consequences in his real life, or a combination of both.
So you don't think his name is really Dave Cullen?
Maybe.
Is Dave Cullen?
Probably.
Is Dave Cullen a joke I'm not getting?
No, it's not a joke.
Just a stupid dude's name.
Yeah. But I think, like, putting your face out there to your name might be a level of vulnerability that people just aren't ready for when they're basically picking a fight for a living, right? Yeah, I don't really get it. There's a lot of balled up rage there that I don't think I'll ever understand.
I pick a fight. I'm on camera picking fights every night. Come fight with me, motherfuckers.
Oh, I know, and you're very good at it.
Except tonight, we're chilling. Do you want to listen to any more of Dave Cullen, or do you want to move on to the actual fun shit we're going to talk about tonight?
We can move on to the fun shit. I don't really know much about this shithead, but what I do know, I don't like.
I just wanted to mention She-Hulk twerking, because that's not even the only video he's made about She-Hulk in the last, like, fucking 72 hours. So.
Yeah, well, if Gamergate's taught me anything, it's that they'll make 1,000 videos. There was a time when that's all Thunderfoot ever talked about was fucking Sarkeesian and fucking Gamergate. Just like, Jesus Christ, man. Like,
I considered Thunderfoot a friend at one point in time. And Venus, awesome. I'm so glad to see you. But, like, I considered Thunderfoot like a friend. Well, like, I was friends with him on Facebook. We were in forums together and shit. Like, fucking, because I, like, came up through, like, that new atheist movement at the end of the
so did I.
And shit.
it took this fucking turn toward this like anti-woke, anti-SJW bullshit, and fucking turned me off, and I think I am an atheist, but I think like the ultimate truth about it is that you can only talk about what you don't believe in for so long. You know what I mean? And then you have to move on to something else, because it's like about something that's not there.
It seems quaint to go back to like the mid 2000s when the only thing I felt like was wrong with society was that Christians were just yapping too much, and I wanted to yak at them, like that, as an indictment. Like, I know there were a lot of things going on, the financial collapse. I'm grossly oversimplifying the war in Iraq that I was definitely part of the protest movement against. But like, it was a simpler time when I felt I needed to attack the Christians because they were the blot on society. But now there's so many other more pressing issues. Religion has just gotten kicked further and further down the list. But I mean, like, that doesn't mean you can't take on evangelism.
It's like these guys, like they spend all those years like talking about atheism and protesting against Christianity, and then when they feel that they need to move on to a new topic, the one that they pick is absolutely in line with what the Christians believe. And I just don't understand why they don't see it, right? Like, oh my God, somebody's twerking. Like, where the fuck would you expect to hear that complaint if it was 2016? It'd be from a Christian or in a church somewhere. But now the very guys back then that pledged to do something about those people are the ones that are acting like fucking prudes. It's really weird. It's a weird fucking look. You know what I mean? I don't get it. It's like, it reminds me of, have you ever heard somebody say, I don't believe in God, but the God I don't believe in is Jesus?
No, what does that even mean?
It's basically like a indictment of the rest of the world, like to say that whatever the fuck the West is like some kind of fucking city on a hill that everybody should emulate.
Oh, that's some fucking anti-Semitism Nazi shit, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's like, I think they want to they want to express this idea that there's no God and I don't believe in him, but that Bible sure teaches some great things.
Oh, is it? Yeah, isn't Jordan Peterson like that? Like, doesn't he say that he like doesn't believe in God, but he talks about like all these tenets and shit?
Yep, on the nail. And it's like, have you ever read that book?
What, the Bible?
It is, yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
It's the most violent, fucking bloody ass book I've ever read. Reading that book is what made me an atheist.
Oh, that's what makes most people an atheist. And you don't even get that far into it, especially like you starting in the Old Testament and shit.
Yep. Yeah. Because God be killing everybody.
I don't think I have any God shit on the list. I don't think I have any God shit on the list tonight. It's all like food and sexy stuff.
I like food and sexy stuff. Maybe I should stop running my mouth and get to the sexy stuff.
I don't have the sexual anarchy drop tonight. I only have that kind of shit on the Troll Patrol. Let's see. But sometimes thinking with your dick can get you in trouble. Like this woman who thought with her dick. Oh, you didn't see that one coming, did you? You didn't see that one coming, did you? This guy was an Uber driver, and he apparently picked up his woman with her side man.
Yeah, it's been super busy and... Any kids lined up? No. No, that's great. Maybe someday, but...
Yeah, you never know. Maybe.
Where'd you guys meet? we met in a store, actually.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and say that they sound a little too friendly. A woman is gonna recognize her husband's voice, I'm pretty sure, but that could just be me because I have a recognizable voice. Everybody knows my voice immediately. But I would think a woman would recognize her husband's voice. I'm always skeptical of videos on the internet. I always think that things are set up, plants to go viral. Yes, curious her. How does she not realize that it's him?
Yeah, they almost always are set up to go viral. So, I mean, that's a good attitude to have.
Yes. So I'm very skeptical of this video right now, but apparently he is an Uber driver that is picked up. That is his wife and her side man.
Complimented me on my bag, and he said it looks like his sister. So yeah. But,
Did he borrow someone's car?
yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, another good point. Jay, did he borrow someone's car? Because no, Uber wouldn't let you drive somebody else's car. It's got to be the car registered to you, right?
Yeah, and if I get picked up in my own car, I mean, I'm going to have some questions.
Yeah. None of this smells right.
But then we just started, you know.
Yeah, I started talking.
Like we
it was
clicked.
fun. Yeah.
Ah, you started.
This is made for like boomers to share and children.
Throughout.
No, I did.
Oh, you can use a friend's Uber account in a friend's car?
And then he was like, it took his time to text actually,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Okay. That's amazing.
I'm leaning toward it's fake, but I will say this: maybe she's just really stupid.
Okay, so we're getting to the point here.
This blue Toyota, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I know that?
Sorry.
How do I know so conveniently it's this blue Toyota? Huh? This is my wife.
This guy has an extremely noticeable accent that
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing she wouldn't recognize.
Yeah, we're married. We've been married for 5 years.
Oh, he's faking that accent.
You know what? Get out of the car.
Is he?
Get out of the car. Stop. You stay here.
I don't believe this.
Was he putting on a weird accent?
Get up. Listen. Go. Okay, man. Huh? That's what you do to me, huh? Huh?
I don't. She's not having any kind of reaction. I feel like no, this is all staged.
Yeah.
Oh, he says I took a rental.
Have kids.
Can you drive an Uber with a rental?
Why would he feel the need to explain that, except to explain it to the camera?
Yep. It's all staged. I don't
In that
believe
moment,
it
she
for a second.
doesn't. In that moment, she doesn't give two shits where he got the car at. Neither does he. But he's got to get it in there so that people like me and you know.
Drake, worst porno ever. Indeed. Hey, Warlord is still here. It is late in the UK. Warlord insisted that I do a story on the Freak Show or otherwise he would riot. So I insist that we do the story here on the Freak Show, and I don't even know what it is. It has something to do...
Warlord, brother, he talks about how great you are off stream, so you should...
That is not true. I talk so much shit about you. Do not believe a word he said.
He fucking loves you. Don't let him do that.
I sucked one of my hairs in my mouth.
We've temporarily limited some of your account features.
Yeah.
Freaking, what did you do?
I told some dude I wish he would go to the woods and drop some shrooms and experience ego death. Ego death triggered the Twitter. And my appeal did not work. And, okay.
Excuse me, Twitter. I would just like to explain that I didn't actually mean a real death. What I meant was like a metaphysical sort of death.
Yeah.
They didn't read that.
No.
They never read that, dog.
That was close to what I wrote in the appeal. But, like, it gave me the chance to appeal it again after they turned me down, right? But when I hit the appeal again, like, it didn't seem like they were like, I waited until like the 7 days was over and I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm just going to delete the tweet now. I'll be back on Twitter. No, that's when the countdown started. That's when the countdown of a week started.
Oh, shit. Fucking Facebook one time, I had a link in a video, right? Now, a lot of people don't know this, but one of the YouTube, one of the rules of YouTube is the video cannot exist for the explicit purpose of moving people to another website, right? You can give out links and shit, but you can't come on and say, hey, everybody, jump over to my sales page.
Okay, well, that makes sense, I guess.
Right, and sometimes...
But that doesn't stop you from at the end being like, for more information, visit blah, 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 blah.com.
Exactly, and sometimes it gets, like, misused because you're supposed to be allowed to say, hey, I'm going to be on Twitch in 10 minutes, right? That's supposed to be cool. But sometimes they'll get you for that. But I had, like, a 10-minute video about Superman, and 8 minutes into this video about Superman, I mentioned a link to another place, and they shut my ass down like that. And I go to appeal, and the appeal came back in less than a minute. Right? Negative.
It's all automated.
Yeah,
I've had my deal with
no,
you.
Screw you.
I am lucky that after they deleted my YouTube channel, I got to actually conversate with a person and appeal my case, and they gave me my channel back with 3 strikes or 2 strikes on it.
Dude, if you got to speak to a person at YouTube, then you
I didn't get to speak to them. I didn't get to speak. Well, I didn't get to speak to them. I got to type a few messages to an actual human.
Well, I mean, even that. If you got to type messages to a human, you are in like a very selective few.
They overturned my ban, took away all the strikes I had before, but gave me 3, the warning, and then 2 strikes for things that I hadn't done. It was the craziest fucking thing. But you did get the channel back. I got the channel back. So what I did was I just didn't post anything, but like clip every now and again just to keep it, up and running. But like I just didn't post anything for whatever the 4.5 months it was in order for me to get all of the strikes wiped. And I haven't had any problems since.
That's good.
Ego Death is bound to be a metal band name.
If it's not, it will be now.
Yeah, it is like a personality death, Drake. Are you going to start a metal band? You going to start a black metal band named Ego Death?
See, it's already called for. I knew it.
All right, let's do this video that Warlord is going to riot if I don't play you. And I don't even know what it is. It has something to do with Elections Quebec. Elections Quebec. I don't even know, my friend.
For me, I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn. A big corn Vietnam. It has the juice. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Dude, like I agree with this song. Corn is fucking amazing. Have you eaten corn on the cob lately, Jay?
Yes, actually I have. But I have never done the 2-person method of buttering corn.
Well,
I will now, though.
It's better with a friend.
It is.
I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing.
That's too much salt.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay. In like an area of Quebec, do they grow a lot of corn? Is that like one of their like big exports or something in Quebec?
So we're supposed to, they're supposed to vote for some sort of corn bill. Why is the box a cardboard box?
Wait, where was this corn? Curiouser says she threw corn in the woods. Well, I told you, I have a fake front tooth. I like corn. I don't eat it on the cob. I cook it on the cob, and then I cut it off the cob, and I eat the corn.
I also cut it off the cob, just for convenience sake.
It's more convenient. You don't have to. But also, I have a fake front tooth that I was told would fall out in 10 years, and it's been almost 20 now. And it's like barely hanging on, and like I ain't got the money to fucking get it fixed. I don't really want it to fall out.
I can't eat corn without like.
I didn't say wok cob.
And I can't eat bananas, and I can't eat anything remotely dick shaped because
You can't put phallics in your mouth. Is that what you're saying?
No, yeah, because everybody would be like, oh. Yeah, I've made some poor choices.
Get over it and eat some dick shaped fruit, motherfucker.
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
ROS, good evening.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be funny.
Eat the dick shaped fruit. Eat the dick shaped fruit.
Justin, never look another man in the eye while you're eating a banana.
I will. I am man enough to look another man in the eye while I'm eating a banana.
I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you.
Jay, I got a well, this wasn't the thing that I got him to end his stream over, but I ended like a somewhat prominent right-wingers like fucking stream. His name was Ben Martin. He was out of California. My friends nicknamed him Maskless Moses. And I went on, he had this thing called Man Up Monday. Like you have to look like this, right? So I go on his Man Up Monday, and they were talking about men in a dress. I don't even remember what they were saying about men in a dress. They're trying to insult trans people.
Yeah, something helicopter.
And I came in and I was like, what, are you not man enough to fuck a man in the dress? Matter of fact, I like when I fuck men that they're in a dress. I like girly men.
Yeah. I've gotten to the point to where every now and then I find a way in a comic book video to say, hey, trans rights are human rights. And there's a reason why I do that. It's because you get the audience that you, create, right?
Absolutely.
And if somebody starts that helicopter man in a dress shit, that's not a person I want to associate with.
Thank you. Thank you. Fuck those right wingers. Shut that shit down. But hold on, we got to go back for ROS, and we got to play. This is a commercial, or I guess it's not a commercial. It's a TikTok sent out by Elections Quebec.
For me, I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn. A good corn that knobs. It has the juice. It kind of like a more beautiful thing. It's corn. I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing. When I tried it, I don't anything change.
Yeah, I'm with the commercial up until he puts the corn in the ballot box. That doesn't make sense to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the results back, and the bill on corn has passed. There was only one vote. It was an ear of corn. All the rest were stuck together and unreadable.
Hold on, honey. I gotta put my cob in the box. I thank you, Warlord. Okay, Warlord always
put a cob in. Go ahead.
Warlord always comes with the bangers, and that, like, I wasn't expecting that one, but yes.
Vote harder with corn. If you're gonna put your corn, in a box, then you can't just shove it in like that. You gotta go in a little bit, back out, in a little more, and back out. You know what I mean?
See, ROS pointing it out. Corn is a sacred herb of the indigenous peoples of Turtle Island. Like, that makes perfect sense to me. That's why I'm like, it's probably something they grow a lot of in Quebec.
Right.
But, like, it doesn't, the only thing that doesn't make sense about the commercial is them putting it in the ballot. Put your corn where your mouth is. Okay.
Yeah, I think putting it in the box is like a metaphor for voting yes for something, right? Like voting for the corn bill.
I'm not sure. Cornhole.
It is a cornhole. It is a hole that you put corn in.
Well, that particular, I don't think you normally put corn in ballot boxes. But maybe in this now, I would assume maybe back in olden times they would vote with corn cobs. Man, you just go cast your corn cob into the bucket of your choice, right? Like you got like 3 buckets for your candidates, and you throw your corn cob in there.
Guy hiding under the table, eating as much corn as possible so he can stack the voting.
Oh yes, that's exactly olden time cob ballot. Just fuckery. That's what we're gonna do here tonight.
I hate to bring up Rick and Morty because I don't have a high enough IQ. But everything's on the cob, Morty. Everything's on the cob.
Man, I hated that episode. I don't even remember anything about it. Like, I hated that episode. Like
You know what? I don't think I remember anything about it except that everything was on the cob, and there was a planet where the sun, from the time it went up to the time it went down, would scream because it was on fire.
Oh no, that was like one of the like season 3 ending ones or something. I'm sorry, I was thinking of a different episode. I was thinking of like the Thanksgiving episode, but enough about Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Corn beans.
I don't have the IQ for it. Yeah.
The incest baby. No, see, that's where they jumped the shark, and I'm like, oh god. And then they
they thought the incest baby was good enough to bring back in another episode.
Multiple episodes, I do believe. Like, they reference it.
It's like, guys, y'all think that's your banger? Really? Seriously? That's your running joke? The one you picked?
Yeah. Now, see, my running joke is I would like to piss in Dan Crenshaw's open eye hole.
I can understand that.
And I called an eye pussy. That's my running joke, yeah.
An eye vag, if you will.
And Sparkles came up with the eye pussy. I gotta properly source that. He's like, give me that eye pussy, sir.
Do you spell it EYE or do you spell it lowercase I capital P? You know, like Steve Jobs. I got one more thing. The eye pussy.
Man, I don't have any Steve Jobs on the list tonight, but I got Mark Zuckerberg. Do you want to do a Mark Zuckerberg story?
Let's do a Mark Zuckerberg. Maybe we can spot him licking his eyeball with his lizard tongue.
You're not going to believe this. Mark Zuckerberg says waking up every morning as CEO of Meta is like being punched in the gut.
I don't feel sorry for him, but I believe him.
Well, okay. We don't have the clip here. I'm going to have to read it. It's almost like every day you wake up and you're like punched in the stomach. Zuckerberg said on the Joe Rogan Experience show last Thursday. Now I need to like go reset myself and be able to kind of be productive and not be stressed about this. The media mogul went on to share that he likes to surf or practice mixed martial arts, but that he's given up running. I used to run a lot, but the problem with running is you can think a lot. So Zuckerberg doesn't like to think. Man, I feel
like there's definitely a thing that happened where at Meta there was a meeting and they were like, how are we going to make Mark Zuckerberg cool with the young guys? You know, Facebook is all boomers now. What are we going to do? And it's like, I know. He'll go on Joe Rogan. That'll fix everything.
And he needs to do mixed martial arts now. That's what's cool with the kids, right?
Yeah. Why?
What's your feelings on on Mark Zuckerberg?
I think that he probably doesn't know what a gallon of milk costs, and that anybody that doesn't know what a gallon of milk costs doesn't get an opinion. I think that capitalism is bad. There's my hot take.
I don't think you're going to get much pushback from anybody in my chat. I'm just saying.
And that for one person to have so much, there has to be a whole lot of people that have very little. And while we may be able to salvage parts of capitalism, there are parts of society that need to be socialist. Healthcare, things that people need, electricity, food, a place to live. these things are a human right because you need them to exist in capitalism. So if you're going to keep capitalism, then you have to dull the sharp edges with some form of socialism or communism.
Guys,
you don't have to call it
guys, this
communism
is
if that
Jay's
bothers you
first
guys.
night on Twitch, and he came in here saying capitalism is bad. You may be the first person to ever say that on Twitch. You know that, right?
Really?
Yeah, man. I think you might have. Are you aware of who owns Twitch?
I don't know. I know it used to be Justin TV.
Yeah.
Who bought it?
Amazon.
Oh, well, you know what? I actually do, because here's the thing. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. And I'm poor as fuck, so I'm trying to get that money, right? Like,
get that money.
Yeah, it's just a fact. You know, when we all get together and wrap this capitalism thing up, I'll participate. But until then, we got the society we got, and I got a kid to feed.
But speaking of getting that money, I can't catch the commercials for you tonight, guys. But like Jeff Bezos, I actually have on tap over here.
Oh no, divorce is getting rough. But I do a commercial for my Amazon affiliate link, and I literally say, we made a deal with the devil to bring you discounts on products and services.
Oh, I love cussing out Jeff Bezos. Would you like to say some colorful shit to Jeff Bezos here on his platform?
Jeff Bezos doesn't just look like a penis. He builds rocket ships that look like a penis. He's definitely overcompensating for something. And while Mark Zuckerberg probably licks his eyeballs like a lizard, at some point I expect this motherfucker to have a foreskin come up and cover his head.
Well, he'll just have it circumcised.
Yeah, well, he's got the money to do that.
I would pay good money to see a moil come and bite off the tip of his little like penis that comes up.
Suck out the blood.
But also, that is fucking a barbaric practice, and that shit needs to stop.
It is literally genital mutilation.
But get the moil.
I'm full of hot takes tonight. Yeah, that is sick. That's some sick shit. Like,
get the moil to suck the Bezos skin off his head. I want to see that shit.
I don't remember where it comes from, but I remember a story about a moil that was giving babies herpes doing that shit.
Yes, that's fucking wrong.
Yeah, it's fucking sick, weird shit.
Speaking of sick, weird shit and the herpes on society, Jeff Bezos. I was hoping that he tweeted out the picture of himself eating the Big Mac, and said the divorce was going rough. But apparently, the divorce is going rough is a tweet that was in response to the picture. Because that's just the Daily Dot being sensational over here. The actual thing that Bezos said was, "My first job and still the same great hamburger. Happy Sunday." Does he look like a happy man to you?
He does not look like a happy man. And I feel like, again, there was some meeting somewhere where they were like, we got to make this guy look more human. Well, how about he eats a hamburger?
You think
But
McDonald's makes him look more human?
I think they think that.
Do you think he actually ate it?
Probably not. He probably took a bite, but he probably spit it out. He's not used to that kind of shit. His hamburgers are probably that shit that has the edible gold in it. And he probably rubs his nipples while he eats it.
Dude, do you know who Salt Bae is?
No, I don't.
Oh, Jeff Bezos is vegan. Jeff Bezos is vegan.
Well, what the fuck is he eating a McDonald's hamburger for?
It says he had a hamburger and fries and chicken nuggets.
That doesn't sound very vegan.
Do they have a Impossible Burger at McDonald's yet? Do they have?
I don't think so.
I don't keep up with what fucking fast food restaurants do.
When my kid was young, I had to eat at McDonald's so much that, like, once he became a teenager, I never wanted to go there again. I was done. So I haven't been there in a while.
I don't blame you. I couldn't tell you the last time I had the last time I had McDonald's is probably like I was coming back from a concert and it's 2:00 in the morning and it's the only thing, on the side of the interstate to stop and get some food, right? If it had been a Taco Bell or Wendy's I saw that were open, I would have stopped there, but it was just a McDonald's, right? That's probably the last time I've had a McDonald's.
Here's a hot take. Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger is fucking delicious.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't had one in 20 years. Shit.
Oh my God, dude. I love them so much. I got like really pissed off yesterday because, well, it wasn't yesterday, a few weeks ago. I went to a Wendy's and they have a 4 for $4. You get 4 items for $4. I'm like, fuck yeah. I order it all the time. And I usually get a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger with it. And I ordered it, and instead of telling me, hey, the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger price has raised because of inflation and it's no longer available, they just give me a fucking hamburger with onions on it. I get out into the fucking car, I'm like, what the fuck?
No. It had to have been like on the menu that they advertised, like, oh, this is what you get now instead of your. I don't even know. I don't know what to compare menu items.
It probably was. It probably was on the menu. And I'll tell you what, I didn't actually say anything to anybody because when it comes to like food service, if they brought me a dog turd out, I would say, thank you, sir, and tip 20% because I ain't starting no shit with no.
Don't eat the turd, though.
No.
Don't eat the turd.
Don't eat the turd. But say thank you and smile and leave because those people are basically like slave labor.
I agree.
Yeah. And I hate that I got to eat there when I'm out, but I can't afford anything else. So, ethical consumption and capitalism again.
They don't coexist.
I made it 5 years on YouTube, and I got canceled when I went on Justin's Twitch show. That's when it happened.
What, you got canceled? Did somebody cancel you?
Not yet, but I mean, it's only 10:52.
Oh. Well, we're almost halfway through.
Yeah.
You do good. It's flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's fun. I want to do it again sometime.
Well, hell yeah. Well, we don't have to go off. Like, I don't have somebody from Echoplex on tonight, so we don't have to. Oh, fucking Warlord says cancel Fancy Geeks. See what I'm saying about Warlord?
Yeah, it's not these guys I'm worried about canceling me. It's all of the comic book fans that don't know that I have political opinions.
Oh.
You feel me? Yeah. They're. I even said when I shared this, I was like, hey, listen, if you don't think that like comics should have politics involved in them or you lean to the right, maybe skip this one. Maybe you go find something else to do.
This ain't the political show. You're the one that's like, I'm going to come here. I'm going to make political statements. I'm going to come on here and I'm going to drop the hot bombs that capitalism is bad.
Yeah, man. It's have you ever seen, this is what it is. Have you ever seen the Bob Saget stand-up where he comes out and he says, I've been doing G-rated televisions for so long that I was going to come out and say,
fuck Schmeagol.
Yeah, he's like, I've been doing G-rated television for so long. I just want to come out and say, fuck, shit, ass, bitch, pussy, cock. That's me, man. I've been doing comic books for so long. I just want to come over here and tell you guys, capitalism's bad, and Jeff Bezos has a foreskin under his chin.
No, Echoplex is on tonight. I don't have somebody from Echoplex to where, like, I have a heart out. Like, I've had Media Winch and Producer Dave on. They've had to, like, drop out and go to do their own stream. We don't have to end it right at 10.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm cool.
I mean, not 10. What the fuck? We didn't even come on till 10. Maybe I'm high enough for this shit now. All right, let's see what else I got on the list over here. We got the rich assholes out of the way. We didn't get all the rich assholes out of the way. I got a few more rich assholes. Let's do celebrities. You want to do that?
Absolutely.
This story just cracks me up. Just the headline cracks me up. Chris Rock turned down hosting the Oscars.
Yeah, that checks out. That makes sense.
Just
I don't need to fact check this one. I'm gonna buy that.
Can you believe they even asked him? Turn down
Yeah,
for what?
I can't believe it. Yeah.
Why do you think they get like who is the dude from the Oscars that's calling Chris Rock and be like, "Hey, do you think he wants to host?"
It's like, hey, I would love to host again, but I already promised Will Smith that he could just come over and smack me in my living room. So we're kind of busy that night. Don't kink shame me.
5 months after Will Smith slapped him on stage at the Academy Awards, stunning millions watching around the world, Chris Rock delivered another sort of slap back at the... I don't think, I don't think it's a slap back. I don't think it's like, I can't believe they even called and asked him. Because he's like, yeah, no, I'm going to pass on that one. I don't want to do that this year. I'm probably not even going to go.
The Oscars are so irrelevant that they want him to come back because they know people will watch, right? What the fuck, man? Chris Rock's coming back. Yeah, are they going to mention the slap? Is somebody else going to do something, right? So,
fair enough. That I hadn't even thought about you. You have a bit more cynicism than I do, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'd make a great executive if I was just eviler. Yeah.
Oh my God, Spuck, your avatar saying cops can't dance. That is fucking amazing to me. I don't even know if you can see it, Jay. It shows up for me here on the main screen.
Yep, I see it on the main screen. That's just true.
Cops can't dance. Cops can't do a lot of fucking things.
Yep.
I don't think I have any cop stories tonight. We were still doing celebrities. I got another celebrity for you. And this one has been the big celebrity story of the week. Apparently, Leonardo DiCaprio has broken up with his 25-year-old girlfriend.
Heartbreaking stuff, folks.
Camilla Morone has hit the glass ceiling of being 1/4 of a century old and must now pack her bags. Are you aware of Leonardo DiCaprio's dating habits?
I am not. But in my head, I like to imagine that they broke up because he made her get on the tip of a boat and put her arms out, and she fell down.
Well, I've got to present this to you, is the fact that, like, she is not the first girlfriend to get dumped at the tender age. We have a bit of a pattern here going on. If you
this is the dazed and confused pattern. I get older, they stay the same age.
Yeah, there you go. Well, this graph actually plotted it against the productivity and average real earnings. As you can see, at the start of Reaganomics in the neoliberal revolution, real wages decoupled from major sector productivity. And when Leo got 25, he decoupled from dating women his own age.
And you would think that the Leo would trickle down, but it just doesn't.
Oh, and I can just see him in the meme from Django laughing at us right now. Yeah.
Hey, Leo, I'd like you to talk to my cousin. I think you two would get along. He'd be like, gross, man, she's 35.
Yeah, shallow fucking deed. Like
what the fuck, man?
The many people I enter into relations with, they're all over the age range.
Yeah,
I never know.
Really don't get it. Like, I have a hard time relating to someone who's like 25 because I'm 40 and I just don't move that fast anymore. And I don't want to go out as much as they do, and it just doesn't work out.
Age differences aren't a thing unless it's like predatory. When you're getting like anyone, it can be a woman, but it's rare that it's a woman. But if it's a man that's 5 or more years older than a woman in teens, 20s, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah, and like if a 30-year-old woman wants to date a 60-year-old man, then God bless, guys, go do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But let's not have our grandpas dating our teenagers, guys.
There you go. That's a good. Let's not have our grandparents dating teenagers, because once again, it could be a woman. There are, but then again, sometimes men are just, they want to be a boy toy and they make a living that way.
Yeah, maybe she's got money or something.
I've got a friend, come to think of it, straight out of high school. Like he found himself a cougar that they got married and shit, and he didn't have to work.
I'll tell you a free fancy fact here. My first serious relationship out of high school was with a girl that was 8, almost 9 years older than me. And my wife was also 8 years older than me, so I might have a similar problem.
Wow, Jay. This is Confessions of a Fancy Geek.
But 8 years isn't that bad, right? Come on.
You can't cradle rob a 30-something-year-old.
This is a fact. Absolutely, this is a fact.
Or a late 20-something-year-old, or whatever the fuck he was.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Have you ever seen that TV show where they show like weird people's addictions or habits, and they got that dude that wears the bib and he dresses like a baby all the time. It was like on A&E or something. I mean, you could rob him.
He was 21? Jesus.
Good Lord, really?
Cradle robber? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
This is getting weird.
I was way off. It is weird. Why'd you do this? This isn't on the list. Jay, this isn't on the list. Jay, this isn't on the list. And Cicero, I'm rooting for you. Like, hell yeah. Like, I don't mind age differences. I have been, I have been with women a lot older than me. Yeah. And then when I was in college, my girlfriend was like 8 years younger than me.
Yeah, that's like one of my biggest fears is I'll say something.
I was in college when I was like 30 and she was like 22. Because like if I'm like 19 and she's 8 years younger than me, that's weird. It was when I was in college at 30.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Just wanted to point out the math there to everybody. Can we please move on to something else?
Matters.
Jay, I'm gonna put the list on the screen for you. You pick something.
Okay, let's see. We got Florida woman, Uber driver, adult film star shuts down Disney ride. Okay, give me adult film star shuts down Disney ride for 500, Alex.
Oh, fucking shit. Let's do it. I might have to read this one. I don't know if there's a video to go with it. A Disney World ride was recently shut down after an adult film star shared they were making an explicit content on the attraction. They were making explicit. I was the one that put the they there. They were making a explicit content.
They were making
exactly one explicit content. Walt Disney World Resort is home to many magical attractions that draw millions of guests. This isn't the story. One guest recently caused a Disney World ride to come to a stop for. Do we have a TikTok?
It was called Splash Mountain. That's a cum joke.
I just always the racism of Splash Mountain and Briar Rabbit and Song of the South. It's just all it's all problematic, and I love that. I love that ride. It's my favorite ride, like in the Magic Kingdom, because the Magic Kingdom don't have fucking good rides. Now I sound like I'm a spoiled brat. I only got to go to Disney World. My parents weren't well off enough to go to Disney World.
Homie, I have never been to Disney World. I have never seen the ocean.
Oh. Wow. What? Well, Jay.
Seriously.
I thought it was a rite of passage for everybody from Eastern Kentucky to go to Myrtle Beach.
Never been there.
Wow. Spuck, my friend's been playing Cuphead.
Oh, that game pisses me off so much.
That's why I don't want to play it. I don't want to be pissed off while I'm playing.
It's a great game, and it looks really cool. I just suck.
I want to see this TikTok.
Oh my god, it was on Splash Mountain.
No, it's just a stock photo, Jay. I want to see the TikTok. Sir, I might have to go to a different browser so we can see the TikTok. I'm a bad host here. Still no TikTok. I hope it's video currently unavailable. Did she take it down? Well,
it turned out that it was an explicit content.
She was just talking about the explicit content.
It was one single explicit content.
One explicit content. Oh man, I really wanted to see this.
You go into the video store and it's fucking 1995.
Rebecca Starshine. Hold on.
Who is Rebecca Starshine? I was totally going to say that.
Well, no, I'm going to try to find the fucking video. We're going to hear from Rebecca Starshine if I can get...
But yeah, imagine it's 1995 and you're going to a video store and you're like, I would like one explicit content, please.
For somebody to have such... She's taking her social media down. That's what's happened. That's why I can't find her. Rebecca Starshine.
That this is not going well for her.
Yep. Shared a video on TikTok showing under the sea journey of the Little Mermaid, stopped and said it was because she was making explicit content. The user shared that she was banned following the incident. The TikTok video has since received nearly 100,000 views, except we can't view it. This isn't the first time an incident of this nature has occurred at Disney World. Disney cast members shared that a couple was caught performing sexual acts on Splash Mountain. There you go, Jay.
Yep. I knew there'd be a splash. It does not surprise me that this isn't the first time this has happened, because, I mean, you take that many million people through any place whatsoever, somebody's going to fuck it up.
Oh, do you know how many exhibitionists there are in the world?
I would guess a lot.
There's a fucking lot. Because I've met it's anecdotal, but I've met a lot personally. So it seems like there's a lot of them out there.
I don't understand it. It's like, hey man, you know what I want to do today? I want to make someone look at my penis.
Okay, like let's.
You know what I mean?
Let's stay with the salacious stories here.
Like, I would be horrified.
Why would you be horrified? I wouldn't care. Like, I got a nice penis. Wait, I didn't hear exactly what you said because I was looking at the list and I was trying to transition.
I guess I was thinking more about like exhibitionists that go out and force people to look at their junk. And I guess you were talking.
Oh
more about,
no! That borderline's on criminal. No. There are some
you were
people
talking about volunteers. Now that I can get behind.
There are people that like to go out and they like, if you catch them fucking, they ain't gonna care. Like they're you know, like like they kind of wanted you to catch it, but that's different than like a creeper like showing his junk and teabagging somebody on the bus.
Do you have any other phone numbers? I'm just curious.
Yeah, but that would be creepy, Jay.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying. What you
see? This is my biggest fear.
I heard you were an exhibitionist and you like to fuck in the woods, and they're like, I've been married 10 years, dude. Where'd you get this phone number?
This is my biggest fear, that I'm gonna say something as a joke and it's gonna be taken extremely seriously. Hey, you know what? When I was younger, my dad.
Are you sure you want to say what you're getting ready to say?
No. This. My dad bought me a computer, and he bought it from a rent-to-own place, but he didn't rent it. They were going out of business, right? And one day this guy calls on the phone, and he's like, the computer you bought, I had rented it before you, and there are explicit pictures of my wife on it. And I was like, well, look, man, they erased these things before. Who gave you this number? They gave you this number? They gave this dude my number. And he wanted to come over to my house and go through my computer to make sure I didn't have these pictures of his wife. And I had to block this guy's number back when blocking a number was a thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh
and I just like, dude, I swear to you, I don't have it.
I would assume they wipe shit. I mean, like, you can recover data from a hard drive. Yeah, well, there's ways to get it back.
Like, I didn't see the guy, but over the phone, he sounded like he was like 60 or something. So it wasn't really something I was wanting to do. But yeah, I assume you can.
Well, did you find any explicit pictures on the hard drive?
No, man. You can tell that it's been wiped, because when you turn it on, it does like the Windows XP intro where it asks you for like a username and stuff. So, you know, somebody.
It's the first time it turned on, yeah.
Yeah, use the like data partition to recover it. They probably do that every time someone turns one in. I hope. And rent to own is a huge scam. I might as well just throw that hot take.
Oh, absolutely. Jay dropping the hot takes.
Yeah. No, why would I say something so brave? Boggles the mind.
Don't get involved in an MLM. They are scams. Don't vote. Andrew Yang in the Ford Party, total scam. Jordan Peterson, any kind of self-help, scam. Anyway. Apparently tennis is a thing. There's like a whole Venus Williams lost or something, or Serena. One of them lost. Tennis
star 16.
Hold it. That's not the story I have pulled up, Jay. You're jumping ahead of me. But apparently,
my bad.
Apparently, Serena or Venus one just lost, and they're getting ready to retire or something like that. But tennis is going on right now. Was the point?
Okay.
You want to read the story? You go for it. Read the headline.
This one here?
Yes, read the headline.
Czech tennis star 16 insists bizarre celebrations where her father and her coach grabbed her backside in U.S. Open qualifying won't happen again after outrage, but says it's normal in her country.
I believe we have video.
Let's go to the video, Justin.
Yep, here we go. At first it was like, okay, that's just a high, lower back kind of, but no. Both of them did. Oh, now you can't see because of, I gotta take Jay's video out. The coach did it too. And she kissed him on the mouth. The coach did it too. Ass. Grab some ass. Whoa.
I doubt that's normal in their country. I'm not buying that.
I mean, I've seen some... Have you seen check porn?
I have not. Is that something I need to check out?
Just it seems like everybody in the country is fucking everybody at all times. There's always like some weird techno music playing in the background, and everyone is fucking everyone at all times.
And are the plane tickets priced reasonably?
I don't have the... Hold on. And Jay won't even be able to hear it if I could, like, get it real fast. Nah, I'm not even gonna worry about getting the sexual anarchy out. On the Troll Patrol, I have a thing where Charlie Kirk pops up and goes, "You live in sexual anarchy."
I think I've seen that before.
I'm sorry, ROS. I'm sorry. Like this is just a weird story I saw on the newses. I don't know what to think about it. Is it wrong of that motherfucker to say, "Oh, it's just tradition"? It seems wrong. Like the dude just like grabbing a woman's ass is never right. I mean, other than you know when you're engaged in sexual activity and she's telling you to grab her ass. You have expressed...
Now Justin's over here dropping the hot takes. Don't touch people that don't want to be touched.
Yeah, just like don't play grab ass with people that don't want their ass grabbed.
And
but
even if they do want it grabbed, like don't assume permission.
Probably shouldn't be grabbing a 16-year-old's ass on camera.
And here we are back to the same damn topic.
Yeah. And apparently it's bad to just give people nudes. Would you be upset if someone just airdropped you nudes?
Maybe, it depends on the nudes. Like, are we talking like you know what? Yeah, I think I would be, because one time you might like it and one time it might be goatsy.
Okay, well let's find out the facts here, and you can judge for yourself.
Quit sending naked pictures. Let's get your...
I saw this.
Stop airdropping nude photos, or we'll go back to the gate. That's the kind of warning you usually hear from your pilot, but that is what a Southwest Airlines pilot had to say.
What I love about this one is
of last week. It's a story lots of you are clicking on today. Matt Doherty talked.
Yes, because it's salacious. This is one of the salacious stories.
What I like about this one is he says it very professionally, but the gist of what he's saying is, don't make me turn this plane around.
Yeah, let's go ahead. You could hear the audio at the very beginning here. We might have been talking over it. Here you go.
Whatever that airdrop thing is, quit sending naked pictures. Let's get yourself to Cabo.
Stop airdropping nude.
Wait till you get to Cabo to get naked. There's plenty of reason to get naked in Cabo, I assure you.
Photos, or we'll go back to the gate.
Whatever that airdrop thing is. So this is some old dude that doesn't understand technology that just looked down at his phone and boom.
Last week. It's a story lots of you are clicking on today. Matt Doherty talked to the passenger who captured that bizarre moment on camera.
Whether it was a sick
So, like, I don't use Apple products, but
with the airdrop,
why would you allow the picture to show up before the person accepts it?
I don't know how airdrops work. Not a damn clue.
Like, wouldn't you just like politely decline if you weren't expecting it? Does it just show up and then you decide whether or not to download it? Because that seems like a really bad design.
You would think. That's what I don't... Can an iPhone user in the chat explain it to us? I'm Android. I have no idea what an airdrop is, how it works. You can just send nudes to anybody? It's supposed to be consensual. But I went to
get my first like cell phone, and they explained the process, and I've been an Android guy ever since.
Just like the ass grabs. Just like the ass grabs. All right, let's get back to this here.
Waiting for your flight from Hobby Airport to take off. 2 hours, you'll be on a beach in Mexico. But your daydream is rudely interrupted by someone has just sent you an airdrop. Should you accept it or decline it? Okay, accept.
Okay, there's the picture. Okay.
Just allowed a fellow passenger.
So why?
Now you wonder which of the passengers it could be. But you weren't the only one to get the pick.
So here's the deal. This continues while we're on the ground. I'm going to have to pull back to the gate. Everybody's going to have to get off. We're going to have to get...
And I'm going to have to look at every single dick on this plane until I find the person that sent me this dick.
I don't think it was a dick, was it? I think it was a woman that was like sending pictures. Did I get the story wrong?
Oh, no, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
No, hold on.
9 out of 10 times if
9
you hear
out of 10
nude
times it'd be a
and you
dick
think
pic,
pic.
yeah.
Yeah. So they actually have to accept this photo. So there's they're not to blame. I'm not placing blame. But there's an easy solution for this. You should learn after one time. You know, they get you one time, and then from now on, you decline anything you're not expecting. Did Justin die? Are you alive, Justin?
I'm trying to find out, like, if it was a woman sending pictures or if it was a man. It doesn't change the fact unwanted pictures are unwanted pictures. But for some reason, I had gotten the notion that it was a woman sending pictures.
It could be, and it could be a man sending pictures of a woman or vice versa, right? So I guess you can't figure out who did it by inspecting genitalia. Oh well.
After a 10-minute delay, the flight took off for Mexico, and the identification of the sneaky airdropper apparently remained a mystery. So we have no clue, any idea. Like they're not gendering the culprit.
Yes, this really did happen, and no, he didn't have to turn around the plane. That passenger did give his airdrop thing a rest for the remainder of the flight.
Okay, he said his.
The safety, security, and well-being of customers and employees is the Southwest team's highest
So maybe it was an unsolicited dick pic. I don't know why guys do that.
I don't get it.
Those traveling with us.
But I'm definitely finding some themes in tonight's show.
The situation was handled on the plane. They could have easily called the cops. From Hobby Airport, I'm Matt Doherty, KHOU 11 News.
I doubt that was an accident.
Several families are having to start all over again after losing.
Oh, that's why I didn't wanted to shut that off before like sad shit plays. We do enough sad shit every other night of the week. What's the theme you're getting?
The theme is
Fucked
consent.
up shit. Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Don't touch people. Don't send them shit. Ask before you do this shit.
Well, now because it's the Freak Show, I want to do a story that just completely, has nothing to do with any of that. And it's just funny. It's just something that I laughed my ass off when I saw the headline for.
A palate cleanser, if you will.
Jay, I want you to read this one.
World's smallest army seeks 25 men to guard the Pope. Must be Catholic, must be Swiss. The Swiss Guard, whose principal mission is to protect the Pope, has been exclusively male since it was founded in 1506.
What do you think about their uniforms?
I can see why it's exclusively male.
No woman would wear that outfit.
Because if you divide this group by 2, that's the number of marriages are in this picture. No, that's a very un-Catholic thing.
Elite
I don't...
and colorful.
Elite and colorfully dressed force whose main mission is to protect Pope Francis and the 108-acre Vatican City. Currently stands at 110 members.
They want to grow by 25 members.
I wonder if they have a boot camp.
Must be. What kind of boost? Oh God! Oh no! It's not a whole video.
You drop down, soldier. You drop down right now and give me 25 Hail Marys.
One of them is in the video, but it's not a video about them. It's a video about Cardinals. Nobody gives a shit about Cardinals. Look at these,
sir.
Look at these
Two,
funny
sir.
dressed fuckers. I'd wear that hat though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, this is definitely a Monty Python skit, man.
I could get a lot of dusting done with that hat. You know how you get you know how you get in those hard to reach corners?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
If you want to get the cobwebs out of this corner right here, you put that hat on, you get your head up, and you just fucking.
The Vatican City military is brought to you by Swiffer.
Oh my God. So now, what's the theme of the show?
It
is a bit. It's a freak show. It's a freak show.
It's a freak show, and I like it.
So you've enjoyed your first night on Twitch?
I have enjoyed my first night on Twitch. Absolutely.
Somebody did you notice the interactive graphics? We don't really do them as much here on the Freak Show as like the Troll Patrol does. But do you see the weed graphic pop up?
Yeah, it's really cool. And I've seen a lot of this stuff because I have a Twitch account where I watch other people. You know.
What do you watch on Twitch?
I lurk in your audience sometimes, but it's mostly just other YouTubers that I know, mostly comic book stuff.
I figured I'm not everyone's content, right? Like my best friend could care less about politics. Oh, right. You don't get to see Smokey because the weed popped up.
Weed. Phew. I'm getting old.
I'm getting old. And then you put a cigarette in your mouth.
Yeah, I don't think it's the age.
Yeah. I encourage my friends to quit smoking. I used to be a smoker. It's sometimes weird to me now. I forget about being a smoker. It's been so many years since I quit now.
I quit for a while because so I left YouTube for a year and a half to manage a dollar store, if you can believe that.
I can. And, it's not like there's not one 2 feet from you, probably.
Yeah.
They just plant them on the side of the roads as you go by.
30% of the population are managers at the dollar store. And I got real sick during COVID, but it wasn't just COVID. I had some other things going on, but I couldn't breathe is the point. And I quit for a long time, and I noticed that everything smelled like an ashtray after that. Cigarettes tasted like ash when they didn't before. They're really nasty when you don't smoke them.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Are you sure they didn't taste like ash before?
They do, but you don't know it. You know.
Okay, here's the thing that kept me I had a bad pill habit for a while. Just like most people in Appalachia did in the 2000s. And
I got you.
The when you snorted a pill, if you smoked a cigarette with it, it tasted really good. I don't know what it was. There was something about the smoke and the substance going the drainage. And
I can amen that. Yeah.
I couldn't. I couldn't quit smoking because I didn't have any plans on stopping doing drugs.
Yeah.
I wanted to quit smoking, but I really, really, really liked that. But now,
absolutely.
I don't do anything but smoke some pot.
I haven't Probably haven't smoked pot in, God, I don't know. I mean, I quit when I was like 19.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Jay.
I've smoked it here and there. Well, no, the thing is, I've got like pretty severe anxiety. And so when I smoke it, all I do is look out the window for what, I don't know. But it's coming, whatever it is.
It freaks the fuck out of some people. Everybody reacts to weed differently. So that's all you had to do.
Yeah.
Like, I've got friends that's happened to. I understand anxiety issues. Like, totally.
Yeah.
I've
I
smoked
like
the fake
was,
pot. So I know what those anxiety. I have those issues on the fake pot.
I've heard of that shit. But yeah, and I also think that at some point it got a lot stronger than it was when I was doing it. You know, and because like
pussy,
this shit they've got nowadays, dude. You know, because like every now and then I smoke it again, maybe once every few years, and the stuff they've got nowadays does not fuck around.
I don't fuck around.
No, you do not, sir. You do not.
No, all I do is fuck around. Even when I'm being serious. Am I being serious?
Yeah.
My troll game is on point. I've got a cat in my lap. He's really messing with me right now because he's wanting to be petted. This is Smokey, Jay.
Hi, Smokey.
He's probably more famous than I am, or at least more popular than I am. Everybody loves
my brother
Smokey.
My brother has a cat that looks like the cat from Trailer Park Boys.
Which
Gary
cat?
Laser Eyes. Gary Laser Eyes.
Oh, okay.
And he named it Gary Laser Eyes, and then Gary got pregnant.
That's okay. Gender is fluid.
Yeah. Fuck gender. Well, I don't know if fuck gender is the right
I don't know.
thing.
That's not the right terminology.
I might have went way too far in the other direction. But,
fuck you. It's a freaking Sam Squanch.
Yeah. We made it up. We'll do what we want with it.
I need to go back and watch all the trailer. Like, I burnt myself out. I watched so much Trailer Park Boys there for a while. I need to go back and watch them again.
I haven't watched a whole lot of it, but Wesley fucking loves it.
I had a pot dealer in college that every time it was just like they just put it on Netflix at this time, and like he was watching the shit out of it. Every time I came over, he was watching Trailer Park Boys. He'd be like, "Dude, sit down here and watch this shit with me." And I'm like, "Nah, man, like chill, talk to me. Let's smoke and you know have a chit chat." He's like, "No, watch Trailer Park Boys. You're gonna love it." And then a couple years later, I had a buddy, and like he just got out of the military. He was having a depressive episode, and I was over at his place, and he was drinking and smoking. So like he fixed me a drink, and I'm just the right amount of high, and I'm just the right amount of drunk, and I come and I sit on his couch, and I see like the last episode of season 2. And like they're fucking running from the cops and shit. And Bubbles is telling the cattle to be like, act like you know me. And he acts like he owns the fucking farm where they crash and shit. And I laughed my ass off. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to watch this goddamn show.
Yeah, it's very funny. You see the thing in the background here?
That's Star Trek, isn't it?
Yeah, my brother painted this. I had a job interview about a year ago, and
for Star
I
Trek?
thought I had it. No, it was just a regular job interview, and I thought I had it. It went really well, and they asked me to do this video interview thing where you answer questions and you just record yourself and send it to them, right? Well, instead of having this one in the background,
You had a Right Wingers Morons poster.
I had the Klingon flag in the background.
Wait, are you telling me that you had You had somebody that discriminated against you because you had a Klingon flag?
No, what I think is, because it's red, you can't tell because of my blue light.
You thought you were a commie?
I think that it blurred in the background until it looked like
a Nazi symbol or something.
Exactly. And I think that's why I didn't get the job. Because when I went back and watched the videos, it did not look like a Klingon flag.
Oh God, dude.
So I started to write these guys an email like, hey, listen, I know what you think, but I didn't. Because that's got to be like top 10 most awkward emails ever written. So
I'm not a Nazi. Now, in some places, not that far from you, sir, that could win you some points.
Yeah. I live in Eastern Kentucky, guys, and my last girlfriend, the way she would describe getting to my house was, he's just past the racist on the right. And that's because that house has a rebel flag up. And it's sadly not the only one. What kind of fucking disconnect from reality do you have to put like the United States flag and the battle flag of the Confederacy together?
See, I'm gonna give you props for calling it it's actually the battle flag of Tennessee, but you made the distinction. Like it's not the flag of the Confederacy, it's the battle flag of Tennessee. And the reason why they chose the battle flag of Tennessee is because the Klan was formed in Pulaski, Tennessee.
Right. And their normal flag, they were afraid would look too much like the Union flag, and lead to a lot of friendly fire. So they wanted to use something else, which, I think considering who they were, a little friendly fire might have been okay. Hot takes.
Jay just keeps dropping them over here. Boom. Ow, fucking oh. Now I'm fucking with him over here like I'm.
And now a 2-hour essay on Marx.
You would be the very first person to do that on Twitch. I assure you, Jay.
I still can't tell if you're being sarcastic. I don't. The only thing I've ever watched on Twitch is about comic books.
I am being incredibly sarcastic.
That was my guess. But when it comes to you, that's always my guess.
I'm just that Venus demands more Jay freaking live shows. I will definitely have Jay back on.
I would love to be back on. I will not be satisfied until I destroy my whole channel.
Jay and I have never talked like this, but we've been friends for fucking what, 10 years now?
Absolutely, yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, we come from the same shitty place. And he made the wise decision to fucking leave. And I did not. So there you go.
Yeah, let me give you Jay's link over here so you can check him out on the YouTubes. It is in the description, but I will also throw it at you.
I'm also on TikTok if you're into that, but I warn you, it's just the same shit from YouTube, like double posted.
You've been working on those shorts over there on YouTube, you said.
Yeah, I've hit like 20 some in a row every day. So every day I take like a comic or trade paperback, and I break it down, and a lot of times when they're longer, I'll do 2 of them on the same topic, because it gives me a chance to say at the end, subscribe if you want to hear what happens, motherfucker. Which surprisingly works like really well. Go figure. I didn't do it on purpose. I just couldn't fucking get through the thing in 1 minute.
Wait, the shorts have to be 1 minute? They're not longer? There must be some kind of a bug. My cats are going wild.
Yeah, if you go over 1 minute, it automatically gets posted as a normal video.
Oh, so it has to, and it's strict, right? So it has to be like 59, 30 something. Like
exactly.
Like you get 50, 58, and it will fucking reject you.
Yeah, and it re-renders your video, right? Because they want it to be as small as possible on the server. And sometimes it will re-render it in such a way that's got a few extra frames. And so if you get too close, you'll upload a 59-second video and it'll be, or a 1 minute exactly video, and it'll be 101. And you'll be like, damn it.
Yep. I know. Bring more lefties out. Spug, I have been very adamant about, get your friends, go take over a town. Go take over some small town somewhere. Like the small town we're from, man. I asked my buddy, should I move back? Should we take over this town? You could take over a town if you get involved in the local politics there. This isn't a politics show. And don't choke me. Don't choke me out with a belt. I'm not in that autoerotic asphyxiation.
You could probably take 100 lefties into a place where the vote turnout is 20 or 30%. And fucking literally take over.
Seriously, you could take over a town. Go get involved in the professional class at some little podunk ass town with your friends. Take over the town. It's doable.
They won't like you, but it's doable.
The Voshites should take over a town. Take over a town somewhere. If Jimmy Dore wants to come out of his mansion, he should go take over a town somewhere with his acolyte followers that have been up my goddamn ass all week.
Oh no, not those guys.
They're insufferable.
Yeah, the fucking vaccine conspiracy theory nonsense.
They wonder why they get called right-wingers, and then I go to their page and all they share out is Republicans. And I'm like, you're clearly a right-winger if you agree with what the Republicans are saying this much.
My thing with Jimmy Dore is that I feel
He's
like
stupid?
that too. I feel like every leftist that does political commentary has a moment where he realizes, oh shit, if I was a right winger, I'd be rich already. But most of them just laugh and move on. But Jimmy Dore was like, all right, I could move a little right. I could move a little more right. How big's that check? I could move a little farther.
I've known it all along.
Sellout. Yeah. I'm saying he's a fucking sellout.
I would, if I had any kind of ethics, if I didn't have any kind of ethics, I would go right winger and make some fucking money. But I just can't. I can't do it. I can't even.
Dude,
bring myself
if I
to
didn't
do
have
it.
any ethics, I'd put on a fucking suit and grab a Bible, and I'd be tax exempt. And I would make that money, dude. I'd be one of those preachers on TV talking about, you guys got to help me buy this second plane. This first plane is not working out.
You'd be one of the prosperity gospel people.
Yeah, man. All you got to do is take that $50, for your water bill, and send it to me, and God will give you 1,000.
Those
are don't worry about how you're going to shower. Don't worry about that.
Those are the worst kind of preachers.
Yeah, and they're the worst kind of right wingers too. They're the worst of a lot of things.
See a higher calling that you saw the clip of earlier, they're harmless. They're harmless old ladies. They're going around. They're singing about Jesus. They're harmless.
Yeah. Leave them be. They're fine. Absolutely. Matter of fact, they're
no, they're not fine. One of them died, dude. One of them died. That's what the clip was about.
That's right. One of them did die.
One of them is totally the opposite of fun right now. My God, I shared that with them. I don't think they appreciated it. I was like, come on, I'm a big
I tell you
fan.
what, the thing is that religious people live their life believing that they absolutely know the answer to a very specific question, and whatever that answer is, one of those guys have got it.
Okay. Curiouser points out like maybe the dude that died from a higher calling is the most fine if you believe in the Jesus. He's next to God. He's got his right hand next to God.
This is my theory. If you really do believe that way, then shouldn't you be pro-death?
Well, apparently dude that died is, Jay. He died.
Yeah, for like if you're saved and you're definitely going to heaven, I get you're not allowed to off yourself, but you know.
Wait. Are you trying to tell Christians that they should smoke a lot, drink a lot, consume the fattiest diet that they can? Are you saying
get to heaven faster?
Are you saying they should do like the least healthy things? So
personally, I think they should not. But according to their own beliefs, getting there faster should be better. That's not me saying that. That's what their book says. No pain.
When does that cross the line into poisoning yourself? When you are purposely eating? Yeah,
because suicide's a sin. So how slow does it have to be before it doesn't count?
Gluttony is a sin as well. So holy, we got to dance within their fucking.
And see, they can't shoot each other because murder is a sin.
Dance floor.
So yeah, God made this really difficult. Maybe they could just go out and run a lot until they have a heart attack.
Well, you couldn't shoot each other, but you could play, a game that's kind of Russian
roulette.
Oh yeah, like I was trying to avoid saying the actual name of it.
It's the one thing you told me not to do. The one thing you said not to do.
Well, I didn't say you couldn't reference things. I'm saying that you need to be considerate of the way you say them. Okay, if you want to speak about
my bad. That's my bad.
If you want to speak about rich people, the way I like to do it here on the stream is to say we need something like a French Revolution going on, or maybe we want to treat them like Mussolini. See, that's totally cool. That's within the you gotta get creative with it, right?
Right.
Give them the Gaddafi treatment. We want to give Bezos the Gaddafi treatment.
Jesus Christ.
But I think that conveys the message, right? In a way that will not violate Twitch's terms of service for threats of violence and blah, 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 blah.
Right. But it is okay to say, and I can't be more clear about this, that he has a foreskin that slides over his bald head. Because I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
A Bezos kebab is what Curiouser says, so that means it's some kind of a casing that goes over his sausage of a head. His sausage of a head. I hate Bezos.
Yeah, I'm not fond of him either.
Say something else bad about him here on his platform. It's also not just his platform we're on. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on DLive, yada, yada, yada. But, the Twitch people, they're the most interactive.
That cowboy hat makes him look like a male stripper. He actually looks like a male stripper that thought that he was supposed to come as an astronaut, but at the last minute realized that was the wrong costume, and all he could do was just grab the hat because he's late for the bachelor party.
How am I sucking his dick? He's paying me right now. I'm bashing him while I'm getting paid.
I had somebody come into my YouTube comments and be like, You're taking money from Jeff Bezos? Do you know what he's done? And I'm like, we should all take money from Jeff Bezos. all of it.
Bezos is paying me right now. Bezos is paying me.
Yeah.
I'm getting advertising revenue. I'm getting subscriptions from the Twitch and everything. Yes, I'm his content.
Yeah, and also George Soros, but we're not supposed to talk about that.
Well, Soros paid me to say it. Oh, Jay. Since we're doing this whole bit right now, would you like to also say something about Alphabet on YouTube right now? Would you like to talk about how you feel about the Alphabet company?
Google's motto used to be "Don't be evil," and they actually changed it to something else, which is probably the most honest thing a corporation has ever done.
What did they change it to?
I don't know. Something else.
I'm sorry I put you on the spot again. But
I think that the idea that you know how to control the world because you made a website that ranks stuff pretty good is the most arrogant thing that I have ever fucking heard.
Do they think they control the world?
No, but I think they should. And I think that they're trying to expand into as many different things as they possibly can because they desperately dread the day that they will be irrelevant and someone else will become the new Google, and it terrifies them.
I think Google has suffered some pretty serious losses. Like their game console they tried to launch was a flop. Yeah. Didn't they have a video service that flopped?
Yeah, and it's like, do some fucking research, guys. It would have only taken fucking 10 minutes on Google to find out.
Oh, hold on. Google didn't have a video service that flopped. They got YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my apologies.
Well, I mean, if you consider YouTube TV, maybe they do have one that's gonna flop soon. But they damn, I lost track of what I was saying.
I got friends that love that shit.
For sure.
Yes, the web hosting is a big deal, Merkin, because there's only a few companies that do web hosting.
Yeah, and they're doing the same thing Google's doing. Extend into as many things as you can so you can be too big to fail. And if your main thing goes out, you still get to be rich and important and,
servers are like getting to where they're not that expensive and shit. Maybe like we need co-ops of like servers throughout the country or something. I don't know how that would work. That's not my thing. I just talk about shit and make jokes.
But it is a thing that you could probably do.
It's an idea.
And you could do it on a small scale where 10 or 15 people get together and pay for the server. But web hosting is actually really cheap. I'm not sure how they make money from it, to be honest with you.
They're selling data.
Yeah, gotta be, right? Because
absolutely.
I noticed something, and here's a tip for the audience. When you're buying web hosting, go all the way to the end when you're about to push the purchase button, and then close the window and go fuck off for a few hours. And odds are you'll get an email from them offering you like half off what you were about to pay.
There are advantages. I went to I looked up mice online when I was in the market for I wanted a high-end mouse that I wouldn't have to throw away every few months, right?
Right.
So I come to the conclusion you just have to throw the high-end mouse away every few months too, so just go with the low-end mouse. But mid-range, you do $30-$40. But I was wanting to drop like $80, but I wanted to get a deal on one, right? So I go, I search one, I find what I wanted. I go to the Staples that had it, and I try it out. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the one I really want, but I didn't get it. I was waiting on a deal. So once 2 days later or something, I got a web sale half off, and then Staples match shit or Office Depot match shit. And I took it down there and fucking got that mouse fucking like $15 or some shit. It was like an $80 or $90 fucking mouse. Yeah.
Take every bit we can get.
So that's like, those things are nice, but that's not worth the trade-off of your privacy.
No, it's not worth the trade-off of your privacy. And it's not worth the trade-off of the environment. You know what I mean? Like, this whole idea where you can get something shipped to you often cheaper than you could go out and buy it, or the idea that everything needs to be absolutely there at the point of purchase. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be some compromise that we can come to that doesn't involve shipping everything individually across the whole country
in multiple forms of packaging. Put it in a box inside like a plastic container that's inside the box.
Yeah. And like, a lot of the problem is, like, what I learned as a dollar store manager.
I've got cat hair all over me.
These motherfuckers will package it like that and send it to the store. You get like a pallet full of boxes, and inside the boxes are the packages, and the packages are wrapped in bubble wrap and, you know, fucking cardboard shit, like you know, brown paper bag stuff.
Yeah.
And it, you know, like, what the hell? You guys own the warehouse and the store. Is this really necessary? And then they go around the whole thing with all of this shrink wrap. You know what I mean? We need to start paying attention to some of this shit, because shit's about to get serious in the next couple of decades.
And in the next couple of decades, by the end of this decade, Jay over here dropping the hot take.
Yeah, sorry, I did it again. Seriously, man, I only get to talk about Spider-Man, Justin.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Should have had you on the political. Like, you need to go do a stream. Go do a panel. Go do a panel and argue with the dumb fucks like I did.
Yeah, see, that's my problem, is that I don't really like to argue with dumb fucks. I used to love it. Like, back in 2008, I was all about find a right winger and start an argument. That was my shit right there. But I think I'm just getting old, Justin.
RB, don't say that shit. You'll live to a ripe old age.
All right.
We're all getting old around here.
Yeah, I'm still hoping that they'll find a way to make you live to be like 140 before I get there.
Jay, I don't like. Okay, so like I am super afraid of my own mortality. Like, it bothers me. Like,
yeah,
that's a fucking philosophy major. Wait, who? What?
Yeah.
Who's RB?
Yeah, I've done some like philosophy videos.
Producer Dave, welcome.
And man, does that shit ever make you think, dude?
Jay is not RB. This is the first time Jay has ever even been on Twitch.
Ah, I'm Jay. What's a Twitch? The fuck is a Twitch?
All right, let's do a couple more stories here, and then we're gonna raid Producer Dave and Echoplex Media. I've got this one. I've been saving this. A lot of people have already seen this story because I've been saving it for the Freak Show. But I got a little twist. Apparently, a rapper wrote a song about the gigantic fucking metal slide. This Bell Island giant slide. So
I saw this. The one that was launching children into the air.
Come on, man. Y'all ready? We get it. Hey, you can break your back on the giant slide. You can even break your neck on the giant slide. You can even break giant slide. Then watch your hands and your legs on the giant slide. It's like on the giant slide.
Will you bring me some pop, please?
On the giant slide. It ain't much you can do on the giant slide. What's going on with this new fucking giant slide? Kids was getting on my Hold on, baby, it's about to be a giant ride. You go down, baby, it's about to be a lot of fun. Man, I don't know what happened, all I heard was a lot of crying. It's at the same giant slide we got on is chill. This new slide looking like they jumping off of a building.
I went to mute it and turned off the volume.
Would you go down this
Give me some
slide?
bump. I thought I was muted. I would go down the slide. I would not send a child down the slide.
Okay, I think this person might have the right idea. They've got like a potato sack on or something.
Here's what I want to do. I want to go down the slide with like a hand glider so that when I get some air at the end, I can see if I could stay in the air, right?
She's on like the second hump and she's flying through the air, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Like it's like thump, thump. You like it's every second hump.
If you were in one of those hand gliders where you lay down, you could launch into the air.
So you make them get back on this new giant slide break next to backbone. You just lay the kids down soon as you
boom, boom, boom. Ow, that looks so painful.
You can even break your neck.
I can't believe they didn't hurt somebody.
On the giant slide.
Now, like, if you're gonna build a slide like this, why wouldn't you build like a fucking water slide or some shit? Why would you build? No,
it's so fucking stupid.
Did an engineer not do the maths on this?
They literally just like drew it and built it. No testing, no thinking, you know.
How do you fuck up a slide? You can lose a tooth. Oh, her shoe went up in the air.
What's going on with this shoe on the giant slide?
On the giant slide.
My God. G-Mac Cash. This is his song called Giant Slide. I guess it happened outside Detroit. What do you think about the song? What do you think about the song? On a scale of 1 to 10, that was the song.
All right, so I give it a 6 or a 7.
Okay, fair enough. Yep, I'll go with that.
On the giant slide.
It's funny, but it was made quickly.
Man, you can lose a tooth on the giant slide.
We gotta capitalize on the giant slide.
Yeah. I definitely love the lose a tooth part.
Hold on, baby, it's about to be a giant ride. You go down, baby, it's about to be a lot of fun. Man, I don't know what happened, all I heard was a lot of crying. It's at the same giant slide we got on is chill.
This guy was sitting somewhere in a chair. This had to have happened. He was like, flying rhymes with.
So you make them get back on this new giant slide break next to backbone. Then you just lay the kids down soon as you get back home. Let my kids get on once and they ain't want to get back on. Hey, you can break.
Yeah, we'll not do that one again.
People bump your head on the giant slide. Then watch your hands and your legs on the giant slide. It's like jumping off a roof on the giant slide. You can lose a tooth on the giant slide. It ain't much you can do on the giant slide. What's going on with this new?
Oh, go ahead. And also, like, losing the shoe. Losing the shoe. Like, everybody seems to be losing their shoes. But
yeah, my luck, I would lose a shoe and it would stay up there. And I wouldn't be able to get it back.
Is it metal?
Yeah, it's metal. And they send you down in like a sort of potato sack looking thing.
They don't have... They're wide open, man. They're barebacking it. They don't have no potato sack on. Both these cats that are coming down it right now have no potato sack.
The video I saw, they had this weird looking
multiple ones in this video have had the sack. Knocked out my IUD on the giant slide. Oh my God. So
it is your choice whether or not you take the sack down the giant slide.
A woman told me that she had an IUD, and I jumped behind the bed because, oh shit, did we lost Jay? Oh no, Jay is back. Jay is back. The woman told me that she had an IUD, and I hopped behind the bed because I confused it with a IED, an improvised explosive device.
At a Vietnam flashback.
I forgot my own fucking joke from 6 or 7 years ago that I haven't told in forever.
I was actually just thinking.
Sounds like I was doing material. Sounds like I'm doing my material.
For the rest of the show, Justin has written 30 minutes on the giant slide.
No, I've got nothing else to say about the giant slide. No, I've got one last story, and it's what I've been saving for here at the end.
This is the end.
It is. This has to be the funniest one we're gonna watch tonight. I think. Maybe it's a total letdown. But I'm hoping it will deliver for us. So this is, instead of Florida man, this time we have Florida woman dances during
very progressive.
Dances during a sobriety test.
I meant to do that, officer. Look.
The woman is fucking dancing. She walked a straight line, and now she is doing a spot on routine. Let her go. She is clearly not intoxicated.
So what I want you to do is I want you to sit together, your arms down at your side. So pull the heel, toe to toe.
Gonna make her take another test.
My heart rate is sound like
Do a fucking backflip.
Oh, Jerry. She said you sound like my ballet coach.
Sound like my heart rate is sound like oh my god, you sound like my ballet coach.
Seriously, she's doing a great job. Okay, no, she's not. Like she's way off the line now.
Uh-oh. Maybe she's a genius. Maybe she knows that she's clean and she wants them to be so sure that she's fucked up that they'll take her for a blood test and she can sue.
Perhaps.
Or maybe that cop said, "Hey, you know how to dance, right? Because I got a great idea for a video."
She's clearly had some training. I don't know, it was dance classes in high school or whatever. She's a cheerleader in college and shit.
What'd she say? Stop resisting. Bow, bow, bow.
Oh god.
Guys, is this Laura Loomer? Did she go completely nuts after she lost her congressional race a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Did I just not recognize her?
This from DC.
Mox, totally. It's that, it's the dude that was always like shirtless. And he would dance for him, and like they portrayed him as like a gay hooker that was like always like dealing drugs and shit. What was his name? Like he would do shit like this, like dance during a sobriety test. Fucking loved Reno 911. Like I guess it's still going because like they still make shit for the streaming services. Was it Terry?
It's probably not her fault, man. She probably just got off the giant slide. She hit her head and shit. What does she say?
Play. Do you understand?
That cop's a bitch. That's my theory.
Well, I mean, all cops are, bastards.
Yeah, but her especially.
But her especially.
She looks like she's fun at parties.
You're supposed to hold the tiny dancer closer. Not take her to the clinker. How'd you like that? Huh?
That was interesting for sure.
It wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. Exactly.
No.
I thought the dancing absolutely absolved her of any kind of drunk. I don't even know. I don't know if it was drunk driving. I don't know if it was public intoxication. I don't know.
She
what they
seems
accused
sober
her
to
of.
me. She seems sober to me.
Well, I don't know about that.
Sober enough. Fuck.
There you go. That one. That is the magic word there.
Because here's the thing: that we've lost sight of what a fucking sobriety test is supposed to be. It's supposed to judge whether or not you're a danger to the public at what you're doing right now. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you're driving a car. Are you sober enough to drive a car? So if you're a little drinking, right? Like you've drank a little, but you're not
anything
fucking
beyond
swerving
like
all over the road.
one beer or one apple cider or something at dinner. Like anything beyond that, don't drive. There are plenty of options. There are Uber. That's the rule of thumb.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't drink and drive. But my point is,
if you have shots at dinner, don't drive. Okay, if you have dinner and sit around for 2 or 3 hours, have shots before dinner.
I agree. But I mean, my point is,
just judge it like they're like judge like it's
judge who is a danger based on who's actually a danger, and not whether or not you could fucking make the charges stick. Because she did not seem like she was a danger to me. You know what I mean?
No. And matter of fact, she seemed entertaining. You should have, okay, if you felt that she was intoxicated, she clearly wanted to dance. Fucking put on the music and let her fucking dance it out, and she will be sober. By virtue of the blue lights and everything, give her 10, 15 minutes. Let her dance it out.
Yeah. But no, I am not pro drinking and driving by any means.
It's very. I'm very much again. I'm a prude when it comes to driving. I've lost friends over me bitching about texting and driving. But there are, exceptions.
Never
Once again, have a beer at dinner. Have shots if you're gonna be a while before you're leaving a place, and having a nice dinner.
Be reasonable.
There are reasonable, responsible. Please drink responsibly. That's drinking responsibly.
Absolutely.
Anything beyond and I am so fucking tired of celebrities, people like fucking Jeff Hardy, man. You can afford a goddamn Uber somewhere, motherfucker. Don't get arrested for drunk driving. It pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's the last hot take of the night. Fucking cops are out of control, man.
Goddamn right.
And not and there are more serious issues with cops than this one. But the idea that they think that their whole job is to take you to jail once you've been pulled over, that's the object, is to write you a ticket or take you in. That's bullshit. That's not their job.
Dude, Jay, you may be the very first person ever on Twitch to take an anti-cop stance.
Why would I say something? How does it go? It's the meme from the Andre show.
I'm sorry.
Why would you say something? Why would you say something so fucking bold and brave? How does it go? There's a meme.
Oh, I know the meme you're talking about. I'm just cracking man, I'm sorry. I didn't just because I wanted to do the callback. Just because it's been all night. Twitch Pioneer.
Yeah, I got
Oh, he's taking all the fucking stances tonight. Why would you say something so controversial?
So controversial, yet so brave. Yeah.
I love Eric Andre. Apparently, like he's doing new episodes or has done new episodes that I need to watch.
Yeah, that show is fucking art. It's hilarious.
Oh, the crashing Alex Jones's speech is fantastic. Have you seen that, Jay?
I don't think so. No.
It was in 2016 during the election, and he might have come close to dying. Like the Alex Jones people, like really, really wanted to kill him. It seemed.
I got a big heart. It's pumping hot blood fast.
Ate a big old bowl of chili. Don't get me started on the Alex Jones. Oh fuck, Jay, have you heard? Every time I've mentioned Alex Jones, like for the last 2 months, I've ended up playing 2 songs. Man, have you heard the Alex Jones songs?
I'm gonna say no. I don't think so.
All right, well this is gonna be the final bit of the night, just because, and I'm sorry that's blasting in your ear. I can't do anything about it right now.
Nah, you're good.
The rest of the stream is not hearing it. It did a picture in picture. It didn't go away. I'm still working on the audio setup. I'm still working.
YouTube thinks that picture in picture thing is a feature, but it's the most annoying shit that they've ever added. When I close the window, I'm closing the video. Stop trying to help.
Stop trying to help. All right. So here is the first of the 2 Alex Jones songs I'm going to play you.
Okay, the I Will Eat People, I was trying to reference, but this one I've never seen.
I'm ready. I will eat your ass. Like corn. My children aren't going hungry. I'll do it. I'll drink your. You think I like sizing up? I'm gonna haul him up by chain. Chop.
You're gonna kill me.
I'm gonna haul him up by chain. Chop, 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 chop. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will.
You brought the corn back around.
Oh my God.
Cob, I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your. Flat. I will cook your ass up so fast, and I'll tell them, "Oh, I killed a cow out back, baby."
And Jay is also not hearing the actual feed, so like I have fucked the ducking up, and every time you or I talk, it like completely takes the audio out. Which is not, it's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to take it out just a little bit. It's supposed to make it to where you can hear us, but it still plays. And like I fucked it up so bad, and like I've tried to tune it again, like until I open and close the program, it's not gonna work. So I apologize to the chat for that. But more eating ass.
We'll always wonder about the Friday Night Freak show that could have been.
I'll barbecue your ass flat.
Cancel Justin.
So fast. And I'll tell him, "Oh, I killed a cow out back, baby."
I killed a cow out back.
He would never do that. I will. I'm ready to hang them up. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass.
This is my new ringtone.
Your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass.
Do you think this constitutes a...
I am indeed getting ready to raid Echoplex. Do what, Jay?
Do you think this constitutes a verbal contract? Because I'll get that ass out.
Yes, as if Alex totally does not have the manpower when it comes to lawyers right now to fight that. So you should totally take him to court and get him to eat your ass.
Because sure he would. He'd fuck up the discovery and I'd win.
he would just wouldn't show up for your actual like first part of it. The discovery and then the pre-trial conferences and shit. You just win by default.
Yeah. Now they would not make him eat my leftist ass, but they would have to decide what kind of monetary compensation would be equal to the eating of a leftist ass, which would be very interesting.
How much money did Jay miss out on by not getting his ass eaten by Alex Jones?
Yeah.
After he eats a big old bowl of chili.
It all hinges on whether or not you can put it on OnlyFans. That's where the money's at.
All right, Jay, what did you learn tonight on the Friday Night Freak Show?
What did I learn tonight? I learned that I am controversial yet brave. I learned
you labeled yourself that.
I learned that Twitter is full of leftist socialists, and I'm here for it.
Oh, it's full of a lot. Okay, it's mainly full of women in hot tubs and bikinis. I think that's the most popular thing. It's full of a lot of people playing video games.
I'm still here for it.
I
was like I didn't know what Twitch was, but I knew that actually.
I was predominantly speaking about the politics category of Twitch, which we're not broadcasting. We're in talk shows and podcasts right now.
Yeah, I'm sure they've loved me.
I'm sure they have. Yeah, the chat followed you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's another thing. Let me go get you link to Jay on YouTube. Why did I close it? I'm an asshole. It's in the description as well.
Yeah. If you guys are into comic books, then you won't be disappointed. But if you're looking for me to be controversial yet brave, that's a little bit more rare. But every now and then I throw a banger out there.
Go follow Jay Fancy Geeks on YouTube. Anything else you want to tell the people before we go over and say hey to producer Dave?
I've had a blast tonight, and I look forward to coming back, guys.
Hey, thank you for coming on, Jay. It has been a pleasure. One more time for the people on Twitch. Who are you? Run down your channel. What you do?
I am Jay Parks. I run a channel called Fancy Geeks. You can find me at youtube.com/fancygeeks. And every day I do a 1-minute rundown of a comic book or trade paperback. And I make whole videos talking about superheroes in alternate universes and sometimes superheroes as they relate to philosophy. A lot of comic book stuff. So I'll see you guys over there.
Hell yeah. Jay, it has been a pleasure. If you're watching on Twitch, you're heading over to Echoplex Media. Producer Dave has Hildebeest, who was my guest host last week. So go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm JustinFREAKIN. We will see you Sunday night on the Troll Patrol live.